Welcome back to the Dinar Community, your go-to source for real-time news, financial deep dives, and the latest updates surrounding the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese Dong, VND. Whether you're a seasoned currency investor or just starting your journey into the complex world of global currency speculation, you're in for a major update that you won't want to miss. Today's video covers a series of developments that could signal a turning point for both the IQD and VND on the international financial stage. For years, followers of these currencies have stayed vigilant, tracking central bank moves, studying geopolitical shifts, and reading between the lines. And now, that familiar sense of anticipation is in the air again. The kind that often comes right before major market changes. We've gathered insights, insider reports, and institutional behavior that strongly suggests something big could be on the horizon. Let's get into it. Major news is making waves across the global currency speculation landscape. Fresh intel points to potential large-scale financial shifts involving the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. According to multiple well-placed sources, Wells Fargo, one of the most prominent names in global banking, may be making behind-the-scenes moves to prepare for a possible revaluation of these currencies. While no official announcements have come from Wells Fargo, chatter from financial insiders is getting louder. Reports suggest the bank is laying the groundwork to handle foreign currency exchanges on a much larger scale than ever before, particularly involving IQD and VND. And it's not just Wells Fargo. Rumors hint that Chase and HSBC might also be taking similar steps quietly. This isn't just idle speculation anymore. According to sources close to banking operations, Wells Fargo has begun training select staff in handling high-volume foreign currency exchanges, with a strong focus on IQD and VND. The bank is also said to be upgrading its digital infrastructure, reinforcing systems for higher transaction loads, and improving security protocols, all potential signs of serious preparation. Adding more fuel to the speculation, users on various financial platforms have reported that the IQD and VND currency codes are becoming active again after being dormant or restricted for some time. That kind of synchronized activity across platforms often precedes major updates in exchange rates. When a financial giant like Wells Fargo takes these kinds of steps, it's not something the currency world can easily ignore. But the story doesn't stop at the banks. On the ground, both Iraq and Vietnam have been making meaningful economic progress. Iraq, in particular, has taken major strides in economic reform and currency stabilization. The Central Bank of Iraq has pushed policies to strengthen the dinar, and their foreign currency reserves have now reportedly exceeded $100 billion, a powerful signal of financial stability. The country is increasing oil output, forging new partnerships with major energy firms, and implementing better fiscal discipline. All signs point to Iraq positioning itself for greater economic independence and global relevance. Meanwhile, Vietnam is rapidly emerging as a dominant player in Asia's economic landscape. Its manufacturing sector continues to thrive, attracting significant foreign investment and forming strong trade partnerships across the globe. The government is also investing heavily in digital banking and infrastructure, a clear indication that Vietnam is preparing for deeper integration into the world's financial systems. And now, the RV community is watching closely. Long-standing voices in the revaluation space, such as MarkZ and Frank26, have recently emphasized that systems are now fully in place. Frank26 believes that Wells Fargo's recent activity could be part of a larger international effort tied to a broader financial restructuring, often referred to as the global currency reset. MarkZ has also mentioned seeing potential early rate indicators, $4 for the IQD and $0.89 for the VND. Though not confirmed, these figures have reignited conversations and hope throughout the community. According to both analysts, any delays we've seen haven't been due to a lack of interest, but rather the time required to upgrade the global financial framework. And now, that work may finally be finished. So, what does this mean for holders of Iraqi dinars and Vietnamese Dong? If Wells Fargo, and potentially other major banks, are truly preparing for these currencies to revalue, the potential upside could be massive. These institutions are not known for chasing speculative rumors. Their moves are generally grounded in solid data, regulatory guidance, and global economic trends. If they're gearing up for currency exchanges, it could be because they've received unofficial guidance or are seeing signs of an imminent shift. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you in next video.